Ooh, welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is March the 2nd? No, I think it's March the 1st. I think. No, it's March the 2nd. It's March the 2nd. We're getting closer to 2K26 to finally come out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple of days left. I just installed it. I didn't know you could pre-install, but I still have to wait until the 6th. But I installed the game. I installed all my DLCs that will be in the game on launch day. Speaking of DLCs, it was announced 2 more DLCs, guys, like Jelly Roll, got announced. And it's 2 AAA guys and a lady. Well, it's 1 lady and 1 guy. So, ladies and gentlemen, the AAA people that will be in it is going to be Lady Shami. I think that's her name. Shami or Shawnee? Is there an N? Shawnee. Lady Shawnee. She's a AAA superstar on AAA. But I don't know who she is. I've never seen her on AAA. And the next one is Panago. I always wanted Panago. I seen him in TNA once. A couple of times. Because they had a AAA versus TNA or Impact Wrestling back in the day. I think it was like 2017. I watched it and I saw Panago. I thought he looked cool. Even Psycho Clown. I thought he was cool. But I never get to have him in the game. But now he's finally in the game. I never downloaded him either. But he's in the game. That's pretty cool. But the weird thing is, everybody that's on this thing has a brand or a title of where they're going to be at. So we got Raw superstars that will be on Raw on the defaults. When you go on it, they're going to be Raw. It might change some things, but yeah. And you got SmackDown. And then you got NXT. And then you go on Vikingo. Let's say Vikingo. It says roster right here. And it says AAA. So is there going to be another arena? A AAA arena that we could get? But I don't think it's going to be the arena. Because they said in the DLCs, there's going to be 2 new championships and 2 new arenas. And the 2 new arenas that's supposed to be on Ringside Pass number 1. That's the what's it called? the season pass, the DLC. This is supposed to be the first DLC on here. I can't even say what I'm trying to say here. This is the first DLC, and those arenas will supposed to be on the first DLC, right? On the Ringside Pass. I'm reading it right now for Vikingo. DLC pack, Ringside Pass number 1. How to unlock them, reach tier number 1. In Ringside Pass number 1, or you get the premium track. And that's what I got. I got the premium track. So I'm guessing he might be automatic. I have no idea. We will find out. But you can look at his previous games he was in. He has not been in any games. I think he'll be in some games. Some different independent wrestling games. But he was... Oh my god. But he was on Supercard, and now he's on 2K26. So that's pretty cool to have. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to talk more about updates, I got one update. Is that it's going to, we found out more people will be in the Hall of Fame, a class of 2026, and Demolition will be in the 2K, not 2K, will be in the Hall of Fame of 2026 with Stephanie McMahon. I forgot that she got inducted. I'm surprised. I forgot. I forgot Undertaker sat beside her on a PLE and informed her that she will be in the Hall of Fame. I think this was way earlier, before the Royal Rumble even happened. I don't think it was the winter time that when this happened. So that's why I forgot. And when they showed us a picture of AJ Styles being on the Hall of Fame, And then it shows Stephanie McMahon. I'm like, where did she come from? I'm like, oh yeah, one of the PLEs. She was sitting in front row. Undertaker sat with her and informed her that she will be in the Hall of Fame. Undertaker's been telling everybody. Undertaker told the Demolition guys that I informed you that you're in the Hall of Fame. So that's pretty cool. And some people think that Demolition might be in 2K26 as a DLC because they're in Hall of Fame. I don't think anyone from last year's Hall of Fame was in 2K26. I mean 2K25. I don't think anyone from last year was in there. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But this is my update for 2K26. I'm getting excited because we get AAA guys, man. Yeah, we get Jelly Roll, but maybe they will give them good moves. Maybe some AEW moves. Because sometimes when we get these celebrity guests, sometimes we get AEW moves. We got Coffin Drop from Darby Allin, and we got the running corner thing. Blade Runner? I think it was called Blade Runner. From Will Ospreay from 2K24, I believe. Toxic Traction Dude. Toxic Table. Those guys. We got those guys, and we got a lot of crazy moves there. And I was happy for it because you could download all these guys. Now I don't download them. But that's pretty cool. But if Jelly Roll comes in, we might have some crazy new moves. We didn't get a lot of crazy new moves from the basketball players. We got a couple, but we didn't get a lot of crazy ones. Not everybody got some crazy moves. I don't think KSI even had many crazy moves. He's just a bottle. And I'm just happy about my rise. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a big giant alien that you could play as. If you get this alien, I think it's supposed to be a she because she's in the women's division. But I don't want a big giant alien in my universe mode. But the only problem with 2K26, we got a bronze trophy-looking Braun Breaker. Why the hell do I need that? And it doesn't look like he's the last one. And so if you want somebody, whoever's after the Bronze Breaker trophy-looking thing, you have to get him first, and then you get the guy after that. Not happy for that part. But I am happy for Universe Mode because the draft is back. I always do the draft after WrestleMania. I do my way of the draft, but now I could do it this time. And you could put the draft anywhere you want. Anywhere you want in the calendar. And that's what we're going to be doing after WrestleMania. The draft happens. And after Stand and Deliver. It happens. The draft happens. And I don't have to do it. I think, I guess the only way to do automatic is that you don't put yourself as choosing whoever is the draft. You can let the computer choose. So I guess that's the automatic way to do the draft. And I'm okay with that. Let the computer choose because it still could be surprising. I could close my eyes if I want to. But yeah, that's pretty cool that you could do that for the Universe Mode. I think you could do a lot of things in Universe Mode and try to make your show more interesting. I know I'm going to make a lot of tag teams that might not be on the game yet because maybe they been a tag team early and all that stuff. Like maybe like Last Legend and Nia Jax because there's no Jaraka Jackson, so I can't make Metaphor. So Last Legend and Nia Jax could be a team. Who else is Rhea Ripley and Io Sky? I don't think they're in as a tag team. I think you have to make them as a tag team. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. But first, we're going to do the showcase, my rise. I'll try to unlock everything. Hoping my DLCs unlock automatically for the first ones, and I could work on my AAA. And then whenever the second AAA guys come in, we could get it. I thought the AAA guys would all come together, but I guess not, because there's only 4 wrestlers allowed to be in the DLC on every DLC pack. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, but yeah. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for Monday Night Raw results, because we're going to find out Elimination Chamber. A lot of people hating on Danhausen, how he made his debuts. I think it's pretty cool. I couldn't really be a fan of him because I haven't seen him wrestle, because AEW wouldn't let him wrestle for almost a year. A year or two, something like that. So I don't know what the hell is going on. And I'm happy that he's back. His comedy, I think it's going to be fun if he has something with R-Truth. Or just have fun with other wrestlers. Curse them. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Seth Rollins is back. But who is Seth Rollins going to face at WrestleMania? Would it be Logan Paul again? Because he did cause Logan Paul the Elimination Chamber match. But he did attack a whole bunch of them. He attacked everybody. Did he attack Austin Theory yet? Did he attack Austin Theory with the stomp? I know he attacked Braun Breaker at the Royal Rumble. I think he attacked Bronson Reed once. He attacked Logan Paul a couple of times. On the table and the Elimination Chamber. Was that the only 2 times he got attacked? Because on SmackDown it wasn't Seth Rollins. I don't know the times that we saw the Masked Man was Seth Rollins, or the only time we saw it that it was Seth Rollins was the Elimination Chamber. I don't know, he was the Raw Masked Man, the SmackDown Masked Man. He wasn't the SmackDown Masked Man. What am I talking about? But the Raw one, when he attacked Logan Paul with the on the announce table. So yeah, I don't know if that was him, or it could be another random guy that wasn't unmasked because he ran. But I don't know. I don't remember him attacking Austin Theory. And remember, Austin Theory did not really come in the ring when Seth Rollins got into the Elimination Chamber. He wasn't far away. He was worried about the random guy that was in the mask, and it wasn't Seth Rollins. So, does Austin Theory know something about this? Because if Austin Theory leaves the Vision, it's only Paul Heyman and Logan Paul in the Vision. How do you notice that? Because Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are injured. We don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's kayfabe. I have no idea. But it could be. Because Seth Rollins was supposed to be injured with a shoulder injury. And he was supposed to have surgery. And he's still here. So, it could happen. We don't know. Well, everybody says he's injured. He hasn't showed up in WWE. So, we don't know what's going on here. Well, we will see what happens on Raw with AJ Lee as the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Roman Reigns will have a face-to-face with CM Punk. We're getting ready for WrestleMania season, ladies and gentlemen. There's no PLEs for the main roster on March. But there is an NXT PLE, and that's Vengeance Day. And that's the last PLE for NXT before Stand and Deliver. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all me today. Time is out. Bye!